Hello everybody and welcome to another Total Gaming Network and CS Nation presentation. This is Zips and today we're going to take a look at Proteus. It is available on Steam right now for $9. That is 10% off of its normal price of $10. This is an indie game from Ed Key and David Kananga, and it's published by Twisted Tree. And this came out, I believe, a few days ago on Steam, and I decided to give it a little look-see. Proteus is less of a game and more of an interactive exploratory adventure, let's say. You basically just walk around this procedurally randomly generated island, and everything that you walk by emits a sound. Well, almost everything. There's a cabin that's kind of there. A broken down cabin doesn't make any noise, which is kind of suspicious. But, you know, everything you walk by, trees, animals, flowers, even rocks, they all emit some sort of sound, and it's basically like you're creating your own sort of symphony just by walking around. And it's kind of neat in the fact that each adventure is kind of like your own thing. You can do whatever you want, provided whatever you want is just walking around and looking at the scenery. But other than that, there's no score, there's no shooting, nothing. And in fact, the story, if you even want to call it that, is kind of non-existent. Whatever story there is basically whatever you think up in your own mind, at least from what I've experienced. There is a day-night cycle, there is random weather on this island, and according to the developer, you won't be able to see everything that the island has to offer in one playthrough. Again, I didn't really play too much of this because this really didn't catch my attention too well in a couple of times I tried playing this. But I believe that there is an end to the game and you just start over again, or you actually start a new island anytime you start the game, but I don't know if you'd want to go back to it. You do change seasons, and there is a little trick to that. It's a little obtuse at first, but once you find out or you figure it out, it's kind of easy to do every time then. And it's kind of neat too, in the transition you can see the sun and the stars flying by as the days zoom by and the next season comes along. And obviously with each new season there are new sounds and new things to experience on this island, but other than that, it's, I don't know, I don't want to call it a game. I know a lot of people dislike Dear Esther because they thought it wasn't a game, but at least Dear Esther had, you know, some sort of greater interactivity going on. And there was an overarching story in Dear Esther. This one, not so much. And you know how much of a fan of Dear Esther I was. It made my top 10 of 2012, but oh man, I don't know what to say about Proteus here. It is $9, and it's kind of, it is a soothing, if you ever, I guess, feel stressed out and you just kind of want to walk around in this virtual world and, you know, chase after virtual chipmunks as they go scampering up trees, or chickens, which seem to be all over this island for some reason, then by all means, pick up Proteus. But for someone like myself who maybe wants a little bit more story to his games, maybe a little bit more action, you know, one of the two or both, something, I don't know. I know for some reason Edge gave it pretty high remarks, and I don't understand why. I read the review, I'm not seeing it, I'm not feeling it. I'm sure for some people out there, it's great. You know what, here, if you like working with little sand gardens, or there's Zen gardens or whatever, and you like making, this would probably be the perfect game for you then. There's just really no point, and it's just kind of a calm, soothing type ordeal going on. But for someone who like me, who wants a little bit more story or something, then you might want to look elsewhere. That's it. This has been a look at Proteus, and I've been Zips, and I'm still Zips, for TGN and CSN, and we'll catch you next time.